Hello, how are you today? We're gonna finish this tower today and maybe more. And I'm sorry. And it's gonna be little bit more fast because you know I told you lots of things here. So let's get started. Okay. We were doing this, the base here. We have ladders. Let's make ladders. That's gonna be a little bit more fast because I think we covered lots of basics in in the past 3 episodes, and I just wanna work a little bit faster. So the ladder will be so basic and primitive, and it looks different actually. It looks like this, but you don't need to follow that much because there's no kind of ladders like that. And that's so big, by the way. I can't imagine this guy is climbing here. So I think I can make it a little bit shorter, and I'm gonna make a little bit more. Yeah, that's better and more realistic. So it's ready to go. Link this material here, Control A, apply scale, and cube projection. We have a little bit problem here because it should be like this for better using whole area here, but as you can see, these are different, and in this case I need to choose them here, these steps, and we're gonna make it like vertical. No, this is horizontal, this is vertical. It's a little bit confusing here because it's the opposite of the shapes, because I want to use it in the most efficient way. And let's spread these UVs here to make it unique here for each steps. All right, let's place the ladder. Actually, I'm just thinking you can climb up here instead stepping, so you can climb up here, just align it to middle, and as you can see we need a door or entrance for this tower. Yeah, go back. I'm gonna delete this area, but do you see that? It means that we need to have edge loop here, select edge loop and delete that. I'm selecting the loop again and press F to fill, but don't forget to cube project. Where is, dude, where is my cube here? Look at this, where is it? Hello, how are you? How are you there? Yeah, that's better. And cube project. No, fill and cube project now. And whoop, where are you? I found you. That's it. You can make it more, similar distance because it's not that kind of high quality. So the wise move will be making a little bit low quality. And yeah, that's it. We don't need to. Yeah, I just thought that it was the merged with the bottom one, but this is the part of the this is unique part here. Look at this. Actually, I could hide it, but I don't I don't want that kind of thing. It's looking a little bit more interesting with that kind of extra piece here. So come on. Why it's so far away? Come on. Fill and after go back here. Okay, now that's better. Yeah, it's possible to climb up here right now. And what's next? I think we need a cube here as the wall. There's interesting shape here, but let's assume that as watchtower hut. And you can sit down there. And rotating it, snapping it like this. You already know how I'm doing this, right? X-ray vision, and that's it. I need one more, but this time it's gonna be like this. Snap it, snap here. Yeah, this guy will enter the area here just like this. Maybe we can model desk. Maybe we can model. No, computer is not right choice here. Link materials, apply scale, cube projection, and so if you try it like this, you're gonna have acceptable quality here, but as you can see here, we are losing so much empty spaces. So if you are not lazy, and you can just separate them here. All right, these are the walls here. Yeah, it's supposed to be like this or the other way. Let me decide it. Yeah, that's better. So what we're gonna do, actually, let's make it one by one. Okay, so as you can see, we have tons of area here, so we should use it, right? I want to use whole area. It's gonna help us to make it look more high quality, and that's a good thing. Yeah, as you can see here, look at this. Now it's so high quality and we didn't change anything except the using here. So it's already here and it's done. You can just hide it. Oh, I think we can lock it, but I forgot that it's in the the add-on, the lock-in UV maps. So we're gonna do in a standard way. Let's prepare them as we want here, and after that we're gonna replace it. Okay, that's the easiest way. It's a little bit actually little bit more complex if you are making overlapped shapes in your texture and you wanna keep it selected again. You can group or you can separate your faces here, and yeah, there are couple of ways, but right now that's the easiest one. So that's already finished. All right, we got this here and that will be it. Look at this, it's so clean looking here, and yeah, that's it. Now let's bring back the roof and we're gonna choose the upside, little bit thicker. Yeah, as you know, we already prepared the roof here, so I can play with it just like this, align it. I need to make a little bit different shape. And it's looking a little bit bigger, but let's change it with completely wooden. What you think? Of course not. It's not working like this. It's in that direction. Yeah. Did you see that? Now we have completely roof with woods. You can also change this shape or completely delete it. It's gonna be a little bit faster without that. All right. The roof is already finished, and what else we can do? Yeah, let's make it a little bit thicker. And that's it. These are big wood planks. And what else? Let's think about it. Maybe I can make another, by the way, we can make another construction elements here. Just make it long. And hey, you are flying. Why is that? Yeah, you're still flying. Interesting. Stay where you are. Okay? Just stay where you are. Cube projection again. And let's rotate it. That's fine. Also, what else we can do here? I'm gonna make a couple of objects, but not right now. I can feel, we can make wardrobes, desks. Right now I'm gonna leave it as it be, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this for now. As you can see, we have wooden crate here, for example. All of these objects will be the end. Okay, let's start with that. We have interesting shape here. I like that, the feeling of it. And let's align it here. We have stairs here. Did you see that? We already had this, but I don't need to use it exactly. So just have it here, but this time we're gonna modify it. Okay, so first of all, we need to place it here, and after that, actually I can work with only this one. Shift H for isolate. X-ray vision, don't forget that. Yeah, you can go here, and let's get rid of this. I want that extra steps here. Okay, that's the first step. Of course, our version little bit different. Let's try it with the guy here. Yeah, he can climb up here. There's no problem. Maybe we can make it a little bit higher. What you think? It's almost in that height here. Right, let's go back. Wait a minute. I'm gonna make it a little bit higher. I don't want to make it even, but that's gonna be a little bit cooler with that much height. So I'm gonna place it something like this, and let's fix it until here. All right, that's it. Now I need another cube, and the same process. Join, align, duplicate, join, align the center. And place it. It has already a guide here. Actually, it's on the grid, and that's gonna be easy to align the ground. We have this, and we don't see the top parts here. And I think I can, yeah, it's in the same height, so I can just go back. I can keep it like this, but that's too thick. Individual origins. Let's make it a little bit less thicker. I think I need that guy here. I need to feel the, yeah. So since I'm working with these guys here, I can have it as in new collection, move to collection. It's not town. Tower 4. You can move your objects to collection. I showed it to you before, but let's find the collection and move the collection. My shortcut is Z, so I'm moving any collection so fast. You can just change it or make a new collection with here. So if you press hold Shift G, and you can select collection here. Look at this. And yeah, I didn't make them in same collection. So actually this tower 4 is wrong. It's tower 5. And let's make it a group. And this one is tower 4. The selected. I'm holding Control Shift and right mouse, and it's lasso. If you just cover it like this, it's gonna select it. Control Shift right mouse and move it to tower 3. And of course the same thing again. You can just select it here. Yeah, I'm just checking it. It's tower 1. Tower 1. All right. Now I can choose them. I can isolate it. Okay. That's gonna be so easy. We have this X-ray vision, and okay. We have a frame here. It's actually not square. Did you realize it? I think there's another problem with the AI. I think if you ask me, this area is completely square and this is a rectangle. So how come these are looking different? Yeah, that's the AI. So do we want it as rectangle or square? If you ask me, we made little bit more square stuff here, so I want to make a little bit differentiate. Let's go with rectangle. Okay, it means that we need to make some arrangements like here and here. Okay, that's fine. Now I need to make boolean. By the way, I can work it like this. Okay, we need to make boolean because we have some empty spaces here. So it means that go here, boolean, and select target, and go here, wire. All right, that's it. Always be aware of the distance between all sides. So if you have something like this is so bad and poor designing. Okay, you don't want to have that kind of uneven stuff here. So I'm making a little bit manual touch and fix that. That's it. So we have this, and we have some cross wood planks, but as you can see, it's not like a thick one. So it's a wood plank. We're gonna make a little bit thinner cross, or just make it long here. All right. If you are at this view here, you don't need to worry about the angle, because if you just rotate it, it's gonna be in that direction. So if you want to make faster rotations, you can go perfect side views. Okay, so in this case, I'm rotating it, selected them, and that's it. Yeah, it looks like this. It's a little bit longer, I just realized that, and we can make it that change easily. I just realized it with the wooden plank is not looking same, so maybe even more longer, And actually this my working style isn't right for this cross one, because if you pull it like this, you're gonna have a little bit problem with UV maps. So I think you can work it like this. It's gonna be better because it's still square or rectangle, and just slide it in its direction. But as you can see, it's not working. What can we do about it? So select it, and we're gonna have, look at this, it's not looking correct because we distorted. So if you don't want to have any problem here, just have it like this. Make a wood plank and just place it here, for example. And after that, you can slide it without any distortion. All right. So in this kind of cases, just keep that in your mind. And now it's gonna be better. X-ray. Yeah, it's now looking a little bit similar, and I'm happy with the result. As you can see, we have rectangle here, but it's interesting, but that's square. So funny. Anyway, we don't need to care about that. Just make it a little bit thicker, because we see these woods here, and I think there are a couple of wood planks here. So we made it like this, but we want to use it as straight. So what can you do? Go here, clear, and rotation. Now it's back again like the previous first version. So you can use it unless you applied that. Let me show it to you. What am I talking about? We have this, and you apply rotation here, and if you want to use it as clear rotation, it's not working because you applied it, right? What is applying? Let me explain it again. I remember that I explained it to you. As you can see, this is the transform data of this object. So you can see rotation XYZ here. It's changing here. So it means that this is not the applied version here. If you apply it, look at this. Now it's 0. So if you clear it, you can clear it like this. Did you see that? The clearing option is so useful in that kind of situations. So look at this. This is the beginning version of the scale, and yeah, now it's available to use it straight. Rotate it 90 degree here. Oop. And as you can see, the scale is changing. It means that it's a little bit stretching, and stretching up and down, and that's why we are applying scale all the time. So we are applying scale. It's now in a perfect shape, but if you want to try to have UV maps, it's gonna be a little bit distorted. Okay, that's how it's working. So now there's something like this. It's possible you can have some wood planks to place it here, maybe they are still constructing something. It looks like this, so nice. And we have the same letter for the background, but as you can see, we need to have railings. There are a couple of ways to do that. You can use a plane. Delete the vertex here. You can just extrude it, align it. We already made the ladder railings. Is it over? Of course not. Go to Object, Convert, Curve. Go to Geometry and Depth. Also, you can use Extrude here. It's gonna have something like this. You're gonna see the difference here right now. Look at this. It's depth, round, profile. You can also make it object. Let me show it to you. Let's have object like this. I couldn't choose it. Yeah. I need to assign it. Sorry. So, profile is not my favorite. It's little bit pipe, but in this case, we're gonna use this extrude here, and you can also change it here. All right. And what else I can show to you? Curve, deform, stretch, bounce, it's filling mode actually here. Twist mode. Look at this. See up minimum. I can leave it as minimum. This is about the resolution, and you can use it 2D. Okay, now I want to use it like this because I can apply solidify, and look at this. Now it's geometric, and it's more like, it's looking better, except this area. Yeah, it's happening because, as long as you extrude it, it's, fixing itself. But you can look at this. It's changing. You can also look at this, change it, because it's a little bit interesting. It's working a little bit problematic with the curve depth. So if you have solidify, you also need to turn on this even thickness. Okay, so you can fix it like this. Otherwise, you're gonna have a little bit problem. Look at this. Okay, so we have so sharp and clean railings here. And yeah, it's useful, and I can apply it. We have this one. Look at this, convert curve to mesh, it says, because this is not an object. Okay, so if you try to have it, just don't forget to turn your object to mesh. Okay, it's already applied itself because it was, as I said before, this curve and solidify modifier is working so great to have exactly that kind of sharp objects, but it's a little bit tricky. Okay, so keep that in your mind to convert it to mesh. And we have this. You can also bevel here, also here. It depends on your decision. You can have it like this. It's a little bit more human friendly. You don't want to have that sharp leather railings. You can hurt yourself. Yeah, that's fine. And if you want to have, oops, look at this. It's not now working because why? Do you know the reason? I know the reason here. 1, 2, 3. That's the reason. I'm already explaining it in different series here, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna always explain it to you. You need to have quads to have edge loops, okay? It's the correct topology for objects. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 vertices, right? So it's not possible to have edge loops here, but it's important. It's not acceptable to have something like this unless you are working for yourself. But if you are working for a studio or for a client, you just need to fix it by your hand. Okay, now I used knife with K. I use knife. Triangles are okay, but you know, the most of the parts should be, you know, quads. But in game situations, yeah, I can fix that one too. In game situations, we have another option. It's a little bit interesting. You can use it or not. And for example, here, go here, mesh, oops, go face, triangulate faces. If you do it, everything will be triangles, and it's a little bit more, you know, strong way to have it in your games here. It's, you know, it's a little bit different than the quads, but you know, they are using it sometimes triangles to, it has more advantage. Probably it's, you know, connecting everything in triangles, but in this case, in my case, I already made lots of objects as quads in games, and it was working cool too. So by the way, if you have triangles, you can make UV mapping easily. You can make it textured easily. So just first prepare your object, and after that you can convert it to triangles and you won't have any problem. So let's say we have this triangulate, and let me show it to you. Look at this. It's gonna work it like this. Perfect. You can triangulate, and as you can see, we have no problem here at all. But if you try to have it, you know, it's triangle, so it will be a little bit problematic to work with, you know, the triangles. My suggestion is, so let's say you want to have some, you know, small changes with together here. In other words, it doesn't over, you can say that you have some new revisions from your client. My suggestion is turning to here, trace the quads. Okay, so if you select it and trace the quads, and yeah, like this, you're gonna increase it. Now it's quad again. So you can play with it. You want to have it like this or not. It's not important actually. Just leave it to Blender, and you know, it's looking straight. Just have it here, and this is the islands here. We have, as you can see, I can make it, oops, I can make it straight here. I'm just checking here, and yeah, it's working right. But of course you can always make changes yourself. It's working clean. So I'm gonna make it wooden right now. Just play with the shapes because it's a little bit repeating itself. Also, I just don't want these people here. Hello. Select, come on. Yeah. Look at this. It's also repeating twice for other sides. Just select it. Come on. Here. All right. So I'm gonna use it like this and place it inside. Okay. Now we have a cool looking. Look at this. No, I think you can go away. By the way, turn off this one and you can see only this object here. That's important. And if you turn on this, and you're gonna see all the UV maps. It's Synack, and if you select, you can see which one is which UV map here. So you can just turn off that for now and select all this step here. You can just fix it. Okay, that's looking so better. Just select island, place it. Okay, and also link materials, apply scale, cube projection, scale down. Let's think about that because we have this. It's also repeating itself, and we have this railings. Yeah, did you see that? Now I can make them place, but look at this. Yeah, did you see that? So what can you do? You can just select your, it's not edge looped, right? Yeah. I just fix one. You can't, by the way, let me show it to you. You can choose your loops if it's not quads, but if it's quads, it's easy to select whole loop here. So that's why I'm telling you that work with quads. Okay, cube projection, we have the pieces here, and you can manually and in a fast way prepare it. Okay, let's check it out. It's in the vertical place. No, that's one. Okay, it doesn't need to be have that clean. I'm just separating them. Yeah, that's fine. It means that we're gonna prepare them in a cool way. And yeah, it's in the right direction. Let's have it. Let's have a little bit detailed. Always try to match it. That's important. So let's have it here. That's looking better. Exactly. And I can, oh, wait a minute, please. We have a little bit situation here. I'm just gonna select this surface here as one piece. It's not that important, you know. You can just make your own way. We need that here. Cube projection. Rotate it. Yeah, look at this. That's so nice. You can also fix everything you don't want to have in a bad shape with this way. All right. So look at this way, this face here. Look at this face here. That's the problematic one. Don't forget to fix that kind of stuff. And that's it. Yeah. Now I can add edge loops here. Why it's important? So let's say you want to have more details. You want to make a little bit small details. So you can just slide your edge loops here and you can just extrude. That easy. Okay, so if you have it in a bad way and you can't add edge loops, it's a little bit difficult to add new details to your objects, or fixing something. So that's why always try to have clean topology with quads or triangles. Okay, so sometimes you can't have quads for connection points like this or rotation points, so it's not a problem to have triangles. But my own favorite way is working with quads, and you can change it to triangulate. I showed it to you. You can change it to triangulate and save it like this. Yeah, it's a little bit different preference, and the both ways are working in games. So, and what else we can do? I think one support is enough for the middle, and I can duplicate it just here, and let's check it out. We finished the ladder. Let's use it at the back side. Join this, duplicate. Now, as you can see, it's in the x-axis. You can see it and understand it in here. It's in the x-axis. Go mirror, x global, and we have the back ladder there. Okay, and we have details here. Let's make it apply, delete the cutter, and now you can use it. Same thing. Actually, if you ask me, you can make it like with planes. It's unnecessary area, or you can make it with texture, but I'm not sure if I need to explain it to you now. So let's make it with cubes right now, but I'm gonna explain it to how you can make fences with just texture, okay, with just images. I promise. Okay, let's make it longer. I always set the long here, so you can just duplicate it like this. You can have perfect looking. Join this, duplicate, right mouse, and mirror x global. Now we have this exact shape here. Join this and place it here like that. We have this decoration here. So this is the one object. I can use Boolean to clean up. Okay, so duplicate it here and duplicate it here, place it there. Yeah, now join this and Boolean, select it, go to wire, and look at this. It's so, no, it's not good. Why it happened? Let me show it to you. Sometimes it's gonna use exact or fast. Okay, so if you have something like this, it's cutting it exact or fast, and if you change it, it's gonna cut it in different ways, and you don't need to understand how it's working exactly, but just try it like this, and you're gonna I'm gonna explain to you why it's looking like this. Because face orientation. Face orientation means that the blue ones are the outside of your object, red ones are inside of your object. Okay, so how can I explain to you more? So let's say this microphone, these areas are outside, right? So which color is this? It's blue color because outside. And the inside of this one, it's not visible ones, so it's red. Okay, that's so easy. You can think about everything. So this is the blue ones are correct, but we cut it, we joined it and other stuff. It's kind of a little bit interesting, but it's changing the normal sometimes, and you need to fix it if you want to have a texture there. So how can we do it? We're gonna just apply it. Okay, this time fast is working better, and apply that. Now select all, go to face, no, go to mesh, normals, recalculate outside. Look at this. Most of them are now correct, but it's not correct. It happens, it can happen, of course. In this kind of cases, Blender little bit confused right now. So it means that you need to flip yourself. Look at this. Now every surface are correct and all of them are outside with blue, and it means that you're gonna have perfect textures. Turn off face orientation. Now it looks clean so much. If we applied the boolean, it means that we can delete the cutter, and don't forget to clean up your model. We have this X-ray mode. I think it's not gonna work. Yeah, I guess so. So use faces instead. Instead vertices, I'm cleaning faces. Okay, you don't want to have something like this. There are a couple of ways to clean up this kind of mess here. So let me explain it to you. Just hold tab, go here. No, hold, just press tab. Clean up, delete loose. If you press that one here, clean up, delete loose, and you can change it here, edges, faces, and other stuff. It's gonna clean that kind of loose and flying parts. It's because booleans and other operations, and you don't need to find them yourself and clean up everything. It's gonna clean itself. Okay, and you can use it for do we have overlapping object? No, you can use it for the cleanup, limited dissolve for unwanted edges. You can use it. It's gonna delete the dissolve area, unwanted edges. You can use. There are a couple of different selection. I'm gonna explain each of them to you in time. So we cleaned up this area and there is no unwanted space. You can use it like this. What is this piece here? I think maybe it's a sign. Let's use cylinder. I'm gonna use less vertices. Just make it like this. That's it. Shade auto smooth, and yeah, I want it like this. And in the edit mode, I can select and duplicate it here and here. Yeah, my version is like this. It's a signage here, and let's have it here. Object, rotation cleanup, because that's the same blank. I'm gonna make a sign here. Maybe it's a advertising area. All right. Little bit rough. It will be something like this, and you can have some distortion like this. I need one more here. And I don't want to increase the vertices so much, because it's game art, but you can use it in a small ways. Yeah, just like this. And let's check it out. We had everything except this area. So let's use this exact shape here. So if you are working for a game, you just don't want to have, how can I explain that? It's enough to have some set here like this. Let's say, let's have, it's a different wood, and it's a different wood. So you can have wood planks with 5 or 6 variations, and you can use it in your game engine as instance. Okay, instance mean that is faking the object and it's not actual polygon. So I'm actually making a model, but if I need to make it in game engine like Unreal, I will make it like this. I could model it here in Blender. So I would use these 6-1 everywhere. So it's gonna help you to make it optimized, and it's not gonna increase your faces. So just keep that in your mind. And if you wanna make a game model, so you can use that strategy. Let's say you have plank, just have 5 or 6 planks and steps, ladders, and other stuff. So just try to use it as instances, so you can have 1000 steps or stairs here without increasing faces or forcing it to process it. So that's a smart way to use it in game engines. Okay, that's a fact about just optimizing your game and make it work faster. Yeah, we're gonna have this place, this one. So as you can see, it's increasing the faces here. Do you see that? That's what I'm saying. If you use it as instances, you can use it in Blender too. If you use it as instance, so it's not gonna increase, and you're gonna keep your polygons in low amount. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm just modeling things here, and it's low poly, but when it comes to optimizing, just use instances. All right. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to have it so detailed. And the final thing is, where is the edge loop? All right, just isolate it. Now I'm gonna choose them, slide it, bring back all the stuff. Come on, it's deselected. All right. Come here, select loops here, and probably I didn't make it. Yeah, I made it applied scale. It's just like this. You know, I'm using AI generated images, but you're gonna work with some art directors and illustrators or concept artists. You know, they're gonna draw some objects in 2D and you need to model them for using in the game, right? So today it's AI generated image, but you know, I could work with some game studio and I would have a sketch or concept art images, and my task will be, you know, making similar object pre-made from illustrators or concept artists, and my task will be modeling it like this. So I mean that, you know, yeah, it's AI generated image, but the process is similar with working with a team. Someone is drawing some sketches, some concept works, maybe some versions, some variations, and your job is modeling it and texturing it according to that reference guide like this. Okay, it's not that different to work with a reference image. AI draw that, AI drawing that, and in the real situations, some concept artists are drawing that in a similar result. So that's a good practice for your career. Okay, now we finished that. Yeah, everything looks fine. I didn't forget anything here. And let's have materials. I think this time here is concrete. I think so. And these are woods. Let's link materials. All of these pieces are woods. And these are woods also. Okay. Now I need little bit settings here. The first one is cube projection, but as you know, I said that it's concrete. But look at this. We have one piece object here. It means that I need to have edge loop here to separate this piece here because I want to have it as one piece. So this time I can just select all here. And oh, also these ones are important. And cube projection. Let's go here to concrete. Yeah, you can have it as horizontal here right now. And place your textures like this. That's it. Now it's not repeating itself and looking better this time I wanted to use it like this because the leaks are going down here. That's the realistic facts. And apply that cube projection. It's gonna be wood, and apply scale, cube projection, wood, and we want to have it as wood here for the upper side. Rotate it like this. It's repeating itself a little bit, so I just need to find that repeating island here like this and just separate them. It's still repeating itself. Which one is this? Yeah, I found you. All right, anyway. And yeah, these are apply scale, cube projection. Like this. Everything is looking fine. Cube projection. Yep. Apply scale, cube projection. And separate them. Yep, that's it. Don't make them repeat itself. And let me check what else. We're gonna make it like this, or let's have it this time a little bit high quality. Yeah, I wanna use it like this for now. And let's select them. And cube projection. Look at this now, it's looking a little bit interesting. Maybe something like this. Yeah. So I will leave it like this. Apply scale, cube projection. I can use it here. Look at this, it's so natural. That's why I'm telling you, don't repeat itself. Look at this, it's so unnatural and looking so bad. All right, so you just need to take a little bit more time and make them look different. That's so important. So we have a cool looking tower here. I like that. We finished this tower, and this one is a little bit like Western style, and Western movies have something like this tower. And I'm not sure about this concrete here. So do you want to change it? Yeah, I think we can have a little bit of complete wood styles because we already have we already have lots of concrete already. Just separate them here. Okay. Yeah, that's better. You can have a Western style, something. You can also have text here, like what? What can I write here? So maybe let's say tower. So clever. You can write this and go here. Where is extrude? Yeah, here you can have this. Just align it in the middle. And convert it to mesh. Link material. Apply scale. Cube projection. And now you have a wood looking tower sign. Yeah, it says tower. So clever. You can have it as concrete because maybe you are rich. You can have it in the metal. The choice is yours. Yeah, you have this. And let's check it out in the light version, render version here. Everything is fine. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 towers in a different styles. Look at this. And we have 4 more towers. We're gonna finish it in couple of episodes here. All of these are looking so different and I like it. It's gonna be so useful for you. And after that, it's not here, but I'm planning to have some objects like barrels, like storage containers and some metal objects. It's gonna be like industrial or defensive style things here. We're gonna have fences. We're gonna have barriers. What else we can do? Maybe spotlights. Yeah. Oh, look at this. There's a barrel group here. Anyway, we're gonna have lots of small couple of objects because it's gonna look like a complete set like this. And thank you for watching me, people. And please don't forget to like it if you like it, because it's kind of free support. You don't need to pay for a like, but it affects the success of the video so much you can't imagine. And I will be happy if you like it, literally. Okay, see you on the next one, and I hope you found it useful, and bye bye. Take care of yourself.